The subject of 4th of July 2024 came up in the text, and we wrote the following text. Perhaps our last 4th as a free nation, and so a poignant, a special occasion. Though it would be better if we could come up with something here and now, some way to make what is obvious in our lonesome bubbles obvious to all. Perhaps a needle that pops bubbles, that their faux snuggle safety might ooze out, forcing wider, deeper perspectives. And that made us think, what a good texter is Bartleby Willard. He consistently writes texts that are an order of magnitude above the average text, maybe a couple orders. And that reminded us of some texts that we had included in our book called A Readable Reader, in the Something Deeperism section at the end. A long section, much longer than its readership is up for. But here they are. Plato and Bartleby exchanged texts. Plato's text. Of the reason-seeking, honor-seeking, and appetites-appeasing parts, only the reason-seeking part knows how to think about what is going on and what should be done. The other two parts just mindlessly want more, and are thus incapable of coherently leading one's thought as a whole. Of the reason-seeking, honor-seeking, and appetites-appeasing parts, only the reason-seeking part knows how to think coherently. Okay. Without just being like, rah, rah, rah. Bartleby's response. But the reason-seeking aspect is itself not uniform. It contains aspects that are just as mindless as any other appetites. The mindless desire for more and better logical connections, for firmer and firmer intellectual foundations, and those desires are always destined to drive themselves, and any who let them rule, crazy and bored. Absolute intellectual clarity and well-foundedness are not possible, and human thought as a whole can only make so much sense out of purely intellectual insights in any case. In the end, only the form of the good, that infinite inner light/truth/reality shining within each conscious moment and through all things, is wise enough to rule. So we should keep trying over and over again to better open our hearts and heads, laugh joyfully and generally organize ourselves around the true good better and better, so it can guide our reason-seeking, honor-seeking, and appetites-appeasing parts more and more. I believe that we can hold such beliefs without claiming anything except, I'm a human, this is what we feel in our heart of hearts, that there is a truth beyond all our ideas, all our gestures, all our words. There is a love supreme, a simple faith in truth, goodness, love, beauty, justice, friendship, a simple faith in the only reality we can stand, a simple decision to find out how and in what way that simple faith is simply correct. I will grant you this is a long text, but anyway, it's not quite done. This doesn't negate the importance of logical and or emotional coherency. The point is that logical and emotional coherency depend on spiritual coherency, on insight into what truly matters. Neither human logic nor human feeling knows what truly matters, and neither can truly believe in, understand, or even care about themselves unless they are anchored by insights into what truly matters. Naturally, the true good cannot explain itself to us imperfect feelings/thoughts/actions perfectly, that is to say, us imperfect beings. We don't have the ears to hear it, in quote, comma. But, parentheses, but imperfect does not necessarily imply inadequacy, and we've no reason to suppose the true good cannot help us better and better organize ideas and feelings around itself, guiding, feeling, thinking, acting, those are slashed, more and more, so that we get better and better at living for, in, and through the true good. So we are organizing ourselves around the true good, around the pure love that shines through all things, and organizing our feeling and thinking better and better around it in a way that we can poetically interpret it better and better into feelings and thoughts and actions. We must keep working on it, dropping yesterday's mistakes, opening up our hearts and minds again to the essence, starting fresh, building the light, letting it bleed through more and more, carrying us further and further, I think I'd use farther and farther and farther, into clear, honest, competent, gentle helping, kindness. Carrying us further and further into clear, honest, competent, gentle, helping kindness. Carrying us deeper and deeper into itself. Plato's text. Nice one, Bartleby. You've mellowed my mind, eased my heart, loosened my joints. A gentle speech melts the wolfish world, peopling it with the licks and frolics of a happily disciplined and well-run pack. I rescind that theoretical law in which I made atheism punishable by death. It is now clear to me that such bonds restrict human thought and action overmuch. What's a coerced faith worth anyway? What's a coerced faith worth anyway? One needs to be present in one's wisdom. Otherwise, one has no wisdom at all. Bartleby's text. Okay, cool. Authors were Plato the Greek and Bartleby the Willard. I thought there was another text.